We give every glory and adoration, every exaltation. We come before thee this evening to present your truth to the whole world, that mankind may testify in time to come that it wasn't man that did it, that they had no strength of their own, they had no army, they had no weapons. All they had was the gospel of truth and of redemption. And behold, because their hearts and their minds were clean, because the Almighty found them unblemished, that was why they were blessed, and everything they asked for came to pass. That was why this same generation, this very IPOB shall endure, for flesh cannot be mortalized, but the truth of the Most High, who is timeless, who is ageless, shall prevail. And upon that very promise do we pray this evening, because your words are yea and amen. People wonder, how come you loved David so much? Man couldn't understand that David knew how to ask thee for anything that he wants. There was nothing that David ever asked for that he didn't give to him. That same secret is what we have. That is what we present before thee, to the hearing of the entirety of humanity this very evening, morning, noon or night, depending on where you're listening from. That we make this proclamation that your words are yea and amen, because you are God. Anything you say must come to pass. You are not man. Anytime any word that you utter, documented by the sons of men in the Torah, in the scriptures, must come to pass. Because your spirit, you are not man, you are not mortal. Every word you utter must come to pass. And on that very premise do we anchor this very agitation. Because we go back to your scriptures, to your unadulterated, untampered with scriptures. In the book of Jeremiah we pray, chapter 16, verse 14. That is our prayer this very evening from where I am. You said, for you are Lord, you are God, you are the beginning and the end. There is nothing you created which can be equated nor used as an adjective to describe thee. You are bigger than all that man can ever imagine that you are. Only you is the beginning of time itself. That is why the ancients call you the Ancient of Days, the Ancients of the Ancients, for that is who you are. The I am that I am, and these are your words because you're God. You said that a time is coming. According to the prophet Jeremiah, you said that a time is coming, and that time is now, this 2020. You said the time is coming when people will no longer swear by me as the living God who brought the house of Israel out of bondage in Egypt. These are your words because you're God. You said a time shall come when people will no longer swear that this God of Moses, that led the God of Moshe, that led the Israelites out of the bondage and suffering in Egypt. Instead, these are your words, O Heavenly Father, with every reverence, humility, and submission. You said, instead they will swear by me as the living God, because you are living, everlasting, eternal, who brought his people out of the northern lands, out of the bondage from the north, for we inhabit the south. We are from the southeast. Oh Heavenly Father, you said, no longer will we remember you as the God of miracles that brought Israelites out of Egypt. We shall not be as the God that delivered his children from the criminals and darkness from the north. These are your words. And you were talking about Biafra. We are now going to swear by thy name and say, this God of Biafra that led his children out of the iniquitous existence which Britain fabricated for your children. And you said we are going to return from where you scattered us, from where they are killing us in Indonesia, from where they are killing us in Malaysia, from where we have been imprisoned in Brazil, from all the places we are suffering, all the places where we are being humiliated at the moment. You said, I will bring you back to your own country, to the land that I gave your ancestors, because I am God and I have spoken. And who is man to say no to the word of God? Upon this we anchor all that we do. We have no strength of our own. Upon your promise that came forth from the mouth of the prophet Jeremiah 16:14, you said, I will deliver you from the bondage from the north. The world will no longer say, this God of Moshe that led the Israelites out of Egypt. They will say, the God of Biafra that delivered them from the forces of darkness from the north. You were very specific. You said from the north. And you are God, and may your name be blessed forever and ever. He said, he said, he said. Abiobi.
Hello, my wonderful people of Biafra, friends of Biafra, and lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending your time zone. This is Maze Zumezu Nwekwensu. As I welcome you to this wonderful edition, please do welcome others. It's very important. It's very important as you come in. Please endeavor to welcome others, endeavor to share our program. Is very, very important. We are live at our various platform. We are live at Ikechukwu Umadi Ezumezu. Please, if you are listening to the sound of our voice, please hit the like button and share the program. Is very, very important. We are also live at Ikechukwu Ezumezu. If you are listening to the sound of our voice, please endeavor to hit the like button. Share the program. Is very important. We're also live at Maze Zumezu Nwekwensu. This is our page we are growing, and I can see people are joining. Please, if you are not following me on this page, Maze Zumezu Nwekwensu, please follow me on this page. It's very important because our main page, Facebook page, Ikechukwu Ezumezu, that we have a lot of followers, we have a lot of discussion, a lot of people have reported the page, and for that on that page, and as well, anytime they pull it down, we move on, we create another one. You know, and I can also see people following me on Ikechukwu Ezumezu, but the number is not increasing. Instead of the number increasing, the number is decreasing. You know, now we are 20,000 people there, but we don't care. Facebook, we don't care. We will stay here. We'll fight this battle until Biafra is restored. As soon as we are pulling our pages down, we are creating another one because you cannot stop our gospel. So on Mazi Ezumezu Nwekwensu, that page is still clean, no distinction. Follow media is very important. Follow media Mazi Ezumezu Nwekwensu. Follow media is very, very important. It's very, very important. Now we are also live on YouTube. Our YouTube is wonderful. We are hitting to 600 people. If you are not subscribed on our YouTube, please endeavor to subscribe at our YouTube. Ikechukwu Ezumezu. You can see the fire Isi Odum, fire head of Odum. Please subscribe at our YouTube. Ikechukwu Ezumezu is very important. Today's broadcast will be on one of our brother, one of our own. I will call him my brother because an Igbo man. Every Igbo man is my brother. Every Igbo woman is my sister. But this our brother. It's very important that we ask. Although Mazi Nakanu said that after when we restore Biafra, that Biafrans have to pass through DNA. Ka amalụ ndị Hausa tụrụ imefa, ka amalụ ndị Hausa dineli their mother. And this our brother by name Dibia na Uche. Anyị enyo malụ onye bụ nna ya. Ọ bụla onye Igbo ọbụla efu tinye okpu led n'isi bụ onye Igbo. Ọ bụla onye Igbo ọbụla efu na-ekwu okwu na-asụ Igbo bụ onye Igbo. But in as much na a na-asụsụ that Igbo, we call them our brother. But enyocha ọfụma, o nwere ebe a gwara ngwa. This Dibia na Uche, Chineke ya akpụ ya ọkụ. Agwara m ya sị ya, you are free to come in. And I know you are waiting for this program because yesterday you did a program in counter of this program I'm going to do today. So don't be a coward. Be man enough. Indicate yourself. I will bring you in, and I will not take you out. Just the way you are doing your program. No, because Mazi Ezumezu Nwekwensu, I welcome debates. I welcome challenges. I don't know it all. So be man enough. Indicate yourself that you are here. I will bring you in. And everything I'm going to say today, I will bring evidence. That is why I'm different. Mazi Ezumezu na-ekwu Nwekwensu. This man that we're going to talk about today has become enemy of Igbos and enemy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And he lives in Germany. Today's program will make it 2 times I'm talking about this man. Today's program will 2 times I have talked about this man. I have known him for a very long time. I have known his activities. But guess what? Everybody must not believe in what he believes. Onye ọbụla amampụta n'ihe ọbụla ị na-ekwu. Everybody amampụta everything ị na-eme. This is fact of life. And that is why in IPOB, in our freedom, all Igbos must not agree with onye ndu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nke a bụ eziokwu Chineke. Every Igbo man and woman must not agree on what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing. If that's what I'm saying, let's put it into practice now. Or maybe, for example, in your family, you that are watching me now, in your family, did everybody agree with you in your family? Did everybody agree with you in your family? No. So in as much as everybody did not agree with you in your own family, that means what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for, there must be opposition. There must be opposition. And that opposition we have, we that believe in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we will not wish them death. We will not wish them death because that opposition keep us going. They are the one that keep us moving. So on this very man, it's very important. On this very man, I say enemy of Igbos. It's enemy of Igbos because his activities, his activities have shown that he's enemy of Igbos. About 2 days ago, he was live on his program attacking Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, badging, blackmailing Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, onye Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, blackmailing him, lying against him. And I know it's not his first time. We remember when he was in Nigeria, he was ranting. He was ranting, menka, 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 Orogo setiri ọkwa gbapụ ọsọ. Ọ gbapụ ọsọ. He was ranting n'oge ọ nọ in Nigeria. Nke a mekwa, nke a mekwa, nke emere, nke emere. Ọ bụrụ ịgba afụ ọnụ white gbajuo agba bụ na mmadụ maara ife. Chineke kpọọ gị ọkụ. A sị m Chineke kpọọ gị ọkụ, dibịa akọ na uche, akọ na atọrọ. Chineke kpọọ gị ọkụ. Be man enough, indicate yourself, I will bring you in. No indicator, I will bring you in. He was in Nigeria then. Ranting, talking. Oroge ọ chajara, dibịa akọ na uche agbawa ọsọ gbanata Germany. Oroge ọ chajara, dibịa akọ na nkịta akọ na atụrụ agbawa ọsọ gbanata Germany. Only one thing I could see in my life. Every coins have two sides. Every coin seen with it have two sides. That means no matter what you are doing in life, I am where your good side, I am where your bad side. This is the fact of life. You as a human being, I am where your good side, I am where your bad side, because no man is perfect. And everything up in the men or whatever you're doing, will always get reaction, counter reaction in life. Now, I asked this man, he was doing Dibia, I asked this man, say, when Mazin Nnamdi Kanu was talking about Biafra in 2014, 15, 16, 17, we are marching on the street with our flag. Our face, wearing our ballets, our flyers. We are asking for referendum. And guess what? Nigeria government mowed us down. Nigeria government mowed us down. Buying a lot of people. We see the result of Amnesty. Yes, I said Amnesty International. The report they gave. We saw the interview from Al Jazeera asking Buhari, what did Biafra do? Why must he mow them down in cold blood? He's there. This man about Dibia aka na nkịta aka na ewu after that time. Or for that time. Oge a na-egbu ụmụnne ya on daily basis. This man have omilu ka ewu Chineke ya akpọghị ọkụ. If for that time, nothing. Or you can come out to tell that Maazin Nnamdi Kanu established ESN. That is what we are using against Maazin Nnamdi Kanu. That Maazin Nnamdi Kanu established ESN. We will take it up from there. And we are going to know the reason why Maazin Nnamdi Kanu established ESN. We are going to look into it with fact and figure. But before then, Biafrans, I want to bring a video when I came into his program, because there was a time at about last month or last 2 months, I was on duty. Then I come across his program, and I wrote to him that I want to have a debate with him. Let him give me a date. Or say no, that if I want to let me come in now, that's let it for me. And I told him that no, I can't, because I'm on duty. I'm working. So 2 days back, one morning, yeah, I come across him doing live. Then I came in. I'm not working. I came in. I said, well, so far, Julia, he's a wild, because he's a blackmailer, he's a hater of Igbos, he's hater of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu for no just cause. Mmetigo oti mgbodogbo n'abalị a na-ekwute na ọ na-eme. Mmetigo oti mgbodogbo ekwute na ọ na-eme. If how many people target about this program, but that's why it came out yesterday and did a counter program against this program. You know how many people that tag you. Oh, Maazị Ezumezu Nwekwensu, I have a very small platform. I have a very small space. But whoever I'm talking to, that person must get my message. This is a promise that I have. Whoever that I want to pass my message to, he must surely get my message. Now, Biafrans, I want you guys to, let's start from here. The program he did that I came in, and he cannot able to withstand my question of Pelago. He kicked me out. I said, no problem. But this is my platform. Mma apụghị ka ọkwa. Mma agha ụka nkirika ọgọdọ. Mma etigo oti gburu mgbo. Say, if you are man enough, come in. I will never take you out. Whatever you said, I will never take you out. They come in. No. Hold on. I need this video. It's very important that this video have to be here. Yeah, Biafrans, I think I need a minute to bring this video in because it's very important. Because I cannot proceed without if I don't bring this video up, because my program, when I say things, it's very important that I present the evidence. It's very, very important. So we have to, it's very, very important that we bring this video up. It's really important. I think I have to left you guys with Onyendu's message so that I will get this video. Let me Let me left you guys with this music, with my hand, with music.
ya ndị okwu asị ka ha bụ ha niile ma ume ahụ ma okezi ikpeazụ ma nne ya nwe udo okwu asị ka ọ bụ nke a ndị ji asị na-eri nri ịgbara ndị Fulani odibo nchi iwu osote onye isi n'obodo Naijiria ọ mgbe m nọ n'ụlọ ikoni ka m ga-etinye ha n'aka akwụkwọ si ha agaghị m emezi Biafra ọzọ unu bịa ka m gbara unu odibo ka ndị ọzọ si agbara ha odibo ha rịọrọ m njụ nsị na aga m ahapụ nwere onwe a na-azọ kwee n'ihi ndị ya niile maka ọdịmma nke ha nwa na nke ụmụ ha ma nke ụmụ ha ga-abịa n'ihi na agwara m ha okwu m si ha oge mgbe Zik a na-agwa Zik mgbe ọ na-eji ike na-akọwara Zik si ya na ebe ị na-aga n'ụzọ adịghị ya ọ na-efe isi kpakakpaka mba ọwọ Naijiria ka anyị gaa n'ihu lekwa ọnọdụ anyị n'ụbọchị nke taa na-akọwakwara ndị ya sị ha ihe a Zik mere mgbe mbụ tinye anyị na ụmị anyị nọ n'ime ya n'ụbọchị nke taa ọkwa ihe unu na-eme kedu ụzọ nwanne Nnamdi Kanu si na-eme ya na-emeju ya unu kọwara m ka m ghọta na m sị ma unu arụghị ogbe nke abụọ gafere River Niger na unu ga-arụ okporo ụzọ unu ga-emezi ebe niile ebe ụmụaka na-agụ akwụkwọ ọ ga-emezi ya emezi ọma mma ụlọ ọgwụ a ga-arụzi ya arụzi a ga-enwe ọkụ mmiri ga na-agba ọ ga-adịrị onye ihu na mma dịrị onye azụ na mma kedu ụzọ m si mejọ ndị dị etu a asị m na ụzọ m si na-eme ya na ọ dịghị mma njọ ha sị ya mbụ ngwa agha onye m gbara egbe onye m gburu mma onye m gbara ụta akwa sọsọ ozi ọma Chineke si m gbasa n'igwe okwu ka m na-agbasa kezie ka o si metụta unu ọ bụ gịnị mere unu a na-asị ka akpọta Nnamdi Kanu ka egbuo ya ọha na eze na ndị gọvanọ ọkwa na gịnị mere ndị herdsmen na-egbusi ndị mmadụ n'ugwu Awụsa ndị gọvanọ ha n'ugwu Awụsa kpọbe ka abịa gbusie ha inu anunugo na onwe onye na-achị ugwu Awụsa gọvanọ pụtara sị ka egbusie ndị herdsmen unu anunugo na onwe onye Yoruba pụtara sị ka egbusie ndị OPC ọgwụ na sọsọ ndị Igbo n'ihi na unu na-agba leka ka unu ga-agbara ndị Fulani odibo onye pụta sị ka agbara Fulani odibo onye nsị na mụ abụọ Nnamdi Kanu agaghị m agbara Fulani odibo ha nwere ha kwesịrị ịgbara mụ odibo ihe na-esere mụ na ha gaa n'ugwu Awụsa ndị ha na-akpọrọ isi n'ala na-ajụ ha o unu na ebe a Nnamdi Kanu ọ pụtakwa n'ụbọchị one unu hapịa ọ na-akpagharị ebe niile ego na-enye gaghị enyekwa ya ọzọ onye ahụ otiri mkpu bịa ọ gaa na BBC Igbo na-akọrọ ha aka m esokwa ya aka gị ọkwa ọgwụ ogonwa wee onye isi nche na steeti gị ị ga-agwa m na o nwee ka ndị agha obodo ekwensu bụ zu Naijiria ga-esi malite na-akpa mkpamkpa n'obodo gị ịmaghị ihe gbasara ya ngwongwo niile esi be m buru akwa ebe Kezi Ikpeazụ ka ebugara na gọọmenti haus nọ n'ezi nna m ha na-ekiri na-amụ amụ oha were ụmụnne ha na-eresi ndị Fulani chee na ndị Fulani ga-ahụ ha n'anya wee na-ajụ na-asị gị na-emere ọha na eze n'ụbọchị nketa akwa ofu Jubril a ha na-agbara odibo ha na-achụrụ efi akwa ofu Jubril a bịara ugbu a bịa tisa ọha na eze tiwa ya ụzọ abụọ ịhụnanya ya
o nwere otu ọ ga-abụ ma gị ma ha nwere ike bịakọta ọnụ ka akpa ha ọfụma nwee nkwekọrịta otu a ga-esi gaa n'ihu
ihe na-eme na ndị be anyị wụ na ha na-aghọtachi anyị na-eme ọfụma ịjụọ ha sị na m chọrọ ikewapụ Biafra n'ime Naijiria na ọ bụghị ihe ziri ezi na iwu obodo ha akwadoghị ya nna ajụ ha sị ya kee ụzọ chọrọ isi ime ya asị na ọwụ ka aga mee ntuli aka elu anyị bịanyecha aka atụcha vootu aga na ebe a na-eme iwu anọrọ akpa ya ekwekọrịta anyị gawa n'iru njụọ ha ndị na-eme iwu obodo Naijiria mmadụ ole si Kano steeti pụta 44 ọ bụ mmadụ ole na-emekwe n'iwu a si Abia Imo na Bayelsa pụta ha erughị sọsọ Kano steeti ọ bụzi ụzọ dị anya ka ị ga-esi wee nweta ihe a ibu n'obi ebe ndị ọwa anyị na ha na-awụ nọchiri egwu agara agbachi ụzọ nọchi ebe niile efe adịghị ụzọ adịghị obere ihe unu kwesịrị ịrụ unu anaghị arụ ya nwatakịrị ihe wụ ogbe nkịtị ebe na-ebute mmanụ na-ebute ukoro ọkụ ike a na-ebupụ na-akpata ego bekee wee na-eri ndị ugwu Awụsa ji na-eleta onwe ha mma wụnaba anyị ka o si dị okporo ụzọ nkịtị na amarụ Ọnịcha ruo Enugu ga-esi ihe ọzọ ị na-akọwara m ọ bụ gịnị ka imepụta gboro ga-eme m ga-eji wee nwee ntụkwasị obi ebe ị nọ n'ihe ị na-ekwu na ị ga-emenwu ya na ọwa eziokwu ihe IPOB na makwa nnupụ isi ka anyị na-enupụ isi. Akwụkwọ na-ekwu na ilu a na-atụ n'Igbo a sị mgbe ụfọdụ mgbe okorobịa nwekwana ka onye ara na-alụ nye nwaanyị. Ọkwana ihe anyị na-eme na mmegbu anyị na-emegbu anyị na ọ karịala na ihe a na-eme anyị na ọ dịghị mma ekunye agbagbu anyị ege ebe a akpọ ejide ebe anyị na-azụ ahịa laa ya n'iyi. Ha nwa na onwe ha enweghị ihe ha pụrụ ime. Ha niile na-agbara ndị Fulani odibo. Bịakwute nna gị okwu sị nna gị okwu ana m enupụ isi nsị ha mmụọ awụ Nnamdị Kanụ na m agbara ha odibo uru ha bụ m ka mụ na ha mee ya. Ha ajụ ọhịa na-eso okwu nweghị ihe ọzọ. Ana m ekpere ha ekpere ka onye nwe anyị baa ha n'ime ka ha nweta ezi mmụọ nchegharị, ka ha ghọta na ha nwee ọrụ ha kwesịrị ịrụ n'ime ndụ ndị ha. Ịghọtakwa n'ọrụ a ma rụọ ya nke ọma wee ịghọta na eziokwu nọ n'ime ihe na-ekwu bụ eziokwu ka ọ bụ. Ha sịrị m kwuwe nke bụ eziokwu. Ha sịrị m kwuwe nke bụ eziokwu. Mmekọrịta anyị na ha na-ahụ nsogbu ọbụla adịghị. Kama ha nọ n'okwu asị na-agbara ndị Fulani odibo efe adịghị. Ha agaghị eme mmekọrịta ọbụla ma ọlụ.
Yeah, I'm back. Dibia akọ na Uche. Dibia akọ na atọrọ. Onwe mmụta Maazị Nnamdị Kanụ ukwu na. Ana m ajụ. Onwe mmụta ukwu na. This a man in na-eme gịnị? Ị na-blackmail on media. Although 1 million of you cannot stop the dream of Maazị Nnamdị Kanụ. 1 billion of you go out with Dibia akọ na atọrọ cannot stop coming of Biafra. Now, Biafrans, let's go to the video I want to play before, because my program. I na-eme gịnị? I na-eme. We show evidence when we are doing something, or when we say something, we bring out evidence. That is facts. So this is the program on my life that I came in.
On a Dunuka song, if Nnamdị Kanụ is calling for mind, on a Dunuka Sam, on a Dunuka ebe a na-ekwu ukwe ka ebe a na-abụ abụ. You understand? Ezumezu Ikechukwu, bring me in. Send your request. Like Henry did. Send your request. And I see your profile of Nnamdị Kanụ, but no problem. Send your request. Let me bring it in. Nnamdị Kanụ is the one who started this. Without Nnamdị Kanụ, there wouldn't have been anybody like Simon Ekpa buying and ravaging Igbo land as it is today. What are you architect for, sir? What I'm architect for? It's all. Do you want me to be so? Do you want me to be? Do you want me to be so rotten? What I'm architect for? I cannot see your request. I didn't see it. If you send the request, it will appear here. It will appear. I swear with Taja and Igbo, there is no request here. So you won't think I'm just making it up. There is no request here. Send your request. If Kanụ didn't start this evil, where will Ekpa start from? Yes, there is no Ekpa without Kanụ. Of course, that's the fact. That's the truth, absolute truth. And anybody who is not willing to say it, you are not saying the truth. Oh, okay, now I see a request. Okay, the request I see is not even from the person, it is from Guru Eziwo. So I will accept it. I didn't see Ezumezu Ikechukwu, I didn't see your request. Now I saw somebody's request and I accepted it. If I swear, if your request come, I will accept it, even though your profile picture is Nnamdị Kanụ. One man in the worker back meeting. So I don't know. Man in on email if you're going to gold. You know, I've accepted you. You're here, but everywhere is dark, and the network, your network is pausing. Like, no. I don't think this will go. How can we go? Obidi, I did send. Obidi, I didn't see your request, Makachi. Obidi, send your request again, please. I did send request. But you are taking it. Obidi, send a request now. What I know here now, I can accept network. I don't my so I got to go off. Send your request now. Look at what they are doing in Anambra State. Anambra State buzeba na kwafuzo bara. Unamo balona kwafu na the other hotel on the Kedafa hotel after Nkakwa. Okay, I've seen a request again. Mazi Ezumezi Wekwensu. Mazi Ezumezi Wekwensu. I accepted your request. So, hello, you're welcome.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Maazị Ezumezu.
Yeah, I saw your name. You're welcome to my program.
Dibia Uche.
Yeah.
I'm for a very long time.
For
a very long time. Against Maazị Nnamdi Kanu right from time. And the fact is that
yes. Hold on. First of all, this is my show, so I dictate the tune, okay? And I saw you and I accepted you. Now, yes, I am not hiding it. I am against Nnamdi Kanu because Nnamdi Kanu is the architect of this insecurity and this carnage that is happening in Igbo land today. Have I not been proven right? Yes, I am against Nnamdi Kanu because of what Nnamdi Kanu was doing. Go ahead.
Dibia Uche, in 2015, 16, 17, and yes. Your brothers, in 2015, let me answer you. Excuse me, let me I can church on the head bridge at the state. High school. Dibia Uche. People, okay, your brothers need the flag, need fire, and your brothers.
Hold on, can sag. And asange nyegina nga jogi kedi email. Those people enebu na mpo na ndo tufa. Onwere ihe gbakere mi email ha, onwe email ha.
Because if they are against
okay.
No, it's my turn. Hold on. Cancel. Listen. I was going from house to house with my German friend doctors, asking for antibiotics, asking for materials to heal injury, asking for. I was so shattered that now people were just sacrificing their life for nothing. So, but one single person needs to collect antibiotics, now send it to Nigeria, to an Igbo. Can we treat those people? But you cannot tell me email. So you were happy that Nane with those boys. But I was not happy. Hold on, please.
I was not happy. That was when I said, no, I am against this. And I was doing things. You got to go. I still have the picture. If I go to my gallery, I'll bring all the images, because I was taking pictures. When I send it, one guy called Ojupu at Onitsha will be the one who will receive it. A genetic treat in the and all those things. I've not finished. I've not finished. I've not finished. No. I've not finished. I have not finished. Listen, I have not finished.
Okay, go on.
You did not do this thing in Nabagi. You prefer that Kanebuha. But I said no. That was when I called them and said, these things you people were doing is going to destroy. You people are sacrificing our youth. You people get been in Germany, been in UK, been in America, been everywhere. When you go to Nigeria, you hide. But he didn't send home Wakamadikaje Welobi. Now, one go. So, Mumane send the obu. And a Jew and a preach those people. So you put that kita na sim na gini melo.
Dibia Uche, now my question to you. Because if one thing because from day one, I know you too well.
I have told you now. Let me No, you cannot fly. You cannot fly. This thing, Obram can't ever better Chinisi. Like you put down,
the last time
in this thing.
Excuse me, the last time we were on air, I was on walk.
This is absolutely nonsense. You are not making point. You came here now, Jum Kedi.
So, dear friends, this was about 2 days, let me say 3 days ago. It was live. And still bashing Mazin and blackmailing Mazin and the canon. Then I'm at home. I have every time to debate with him. I came in. It cannot even withstand simple question in Julia. Dibia Uche, listen. We are proud in a this thing, Nisi. We are proud in a Yapan. Biafra. We are proud of it. We are so proud of it. So now I have passed my link, Dibia Uche. So someone can need to come and pattern at this program. Come in. I will never take you out, no matter what you said. I will give you chance. I will give you the room to say that thing that is bothering you. I will give you that room to say whatever you want to say. Because I na-eji eziokwu aga. I na-eji eziokwu aga. Based on I ndị eziokwu na-eji eziokwu aga, we are not afraid of what people will say. We are not afraid of blackmail, lies, propaganda against us. No. Now, there's one thing you said here, because I'm not going to play these videos. Well, it's up to for something minutes, because of a couple of videos I'm going to play. So I'm not going to play a lot of these videos, because for something minutes, like I said, there's something you said that caught my attention on this very day. You say that you used to buy medicine to send down to Nigeria. And you also mentioned that Tony's Lumike, I call him Tony One Bottle. That is the deputy HOD now. He used to come to your house. So all that now, according to what you said, that you buy medicine, you send down to East, and Tony One Bottle's Lumike used to come to your house. And who is Tony Lumike? Is deputy HOD. Now, my question to you, Dibia Uche, can you tell Biafrans why did you help at that particular time buy medicine to send down to Nigeria, and also having conversation with Tony Lumike? And we want to know at what point did everything soured between you and IPOB issue? We want to know what happened between you and Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, because the way you are blackmailing Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, we see the hate in you is too much, and it's not today. So Biafrans want to know at what point did you go sour with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? What happened? Why I told him what happened? Because my question to you is that when we are moving with flyers, campaigning, asking Nigeria government to give us referendum, and they came on us, start molding us down. What do you say to Nigeria government? This was my question to you, and you are not able to answer it. You only told me what you did to assist those that have injured. You send medicine across, and you asking me what did I do. I'm not here to tell you what I did. No, this is not the question. So my question to you, Dibia Uche, be man enough to come in. At what point did you go sour with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? What happened? What happened? Because if you were able to send medicine all the way from Germany to East, you were able to also communicating with Stone Age Rumike, that means sometime or one point in time, you are with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You are with him. You buy his idea. You buy his ideology. You buy his idea. So what happened that make you to go gag or make you start going against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and start calling for his life and start blackmailing him? So in your next video, we want you to explain this to us, to Biafrans. Now, we saw a couple of people. Let's listen to you before we take this video out.
What is the problem? What is my problem with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? What the hell are you talking? Don't you see what Nnamdi Kanu did in Igbo land? Was it not Nnamdi Kanu who called for this thing first? Do you see how people are not truthful? This guy cannot even recognize or acknowledge the fact that Nnamdi Kanu was the one who started this thing. No, he cannot. And he did not do anything. This boy, this man, did not do anything to do. He only come to tell me those boys, Ababu. While I was spending my money, I was going from house to... Should I show you my articles in German newspapers? Do you know who you are talking to? I spent my money to... That was when I told them, fuck it, man. Which rubbish Biafra? You understand? Since you know me for a very long time, you should have known him. One of the things, can you tell me? One of the things I used to tell them is count one. All those people count one negi. All those small little poor boys. Demonstration. Whenever you people come, is your passport, Biafra. People have no Biafra. We from Nigeria, good 3 years, where you not see me on the street saying the same thing I'm saying. The architect or course of this thing name and Igbo. Upon like here one well hammer Kuwambolamoge. Upon like here, I will million on the Nnamdi Kanu is the one who caused this thing, Melon. Upon anyway. Let me see people who want to come online. Blacks and friends. Obidio Bienu, send your request. I cannot be beret. I'm going to be beret. I got go.
Now, let's address him. Remember, Biafrans, my question to him was, when federal government were buying Biafrans in 2014, 2015, 2016, 17, then there was no ESN. There was no ESN. We got a report from Amnesty International. We saw the report from Al Jazeera. Now, I asked this man, what did he do? And also, what is our offense? People will just ballot and shirt and flyer asking for a referendum. What is our offense? What is our offense? This man he can't even tell himself the truth, the gospel truth. He's shabbing, you know? He's shabbing, trying to blackmail, setting propaganda everywhere. Now, your offense, is it because of the buying of our people, which no one is happy about that? Mamoma, Mokeke, Mokafo, nobody is happy about that. Is it your offense because of the buying of our people? And if that is your offense, who buy our people? Is it Mazin Nanikano? I'm asking you. Is it Mazin Nanikano that buy our people? On na alafuru ike nyụrụ alọ, alafuru ike nyụrụ alọ na-eke isi ọkpọ, alafuru ike nyụrụ alọ na-eke isi ọkpọ. In Germany you are living, when people came out to protest, this German government mowed them down? I'm asking you. The answer is no. Now, because of all those spying, Onyendu, with his wisdom and everything, he stopped the protest. Nobody should protest in Biafra land. He went to the extent of closing meeting in Biafra land because he loved his people. We have seen several statements from Mazin Nanikano in the courts. We have seen several statements from our leader in the court that he wants Biafra land to be at peace. We saw it. We saw it. We saw a statement from our leader said, if you continue to buy your people, who are you going to govern? Why don't you say it? Why are you blackmailing innocent man, the man that wish you good, a man that wish even your born children, or generation to come, that wish them good? Why? I'm asking you, Dibia Uche, be man enough, come in with your facts. Let's talk. Now, Biafran, the man you are going to see now is Henry Chimezie. He lives in UK. All of them are in the group of Udene. But today, where is Udene? The same this Henry Chimezie have also used his mouth castigating Nigerian government. We have the videos. I'm not going to play it here because I don't have much time. But let's listen to that annual for Henry Chimezie.
Now this 2024 can apply Beret and the can introduce you in the Beret. We have our course now. This thing can even an Igbo.
How and that your winners is now we're talking for Igbos when the canyon on our radio now. They want to young wood, Bupish, Maria. Young is now, Barry, push has come to shore. If today, if the military decide to go on full scale on the southeast, he will never be there to take a bullet.
He will not.
That is the worst thing of it.
At least he saw me. At least he saw me in Igbo land. I was in Nigeria 3 good years.
You see,
this person with Barrett Nina Hope cannot come down.
And most of these guys now got right? By being born in River State, I was in River State when militancy was at full blown. I was in Bayelsa. All these actors ran away. Today, who storm Ateke, a chief in Okochiri, Boilov, Asare. All these people, they ferment this trouble and they run into the creek. These people now come to IPOB. They are fermenting this trouble. They don't want to go to the southeast. He is not asking this question. These people, they are family men. They have children. They are people's father. They are people's husband. These children will grow up. Let me say it in English so I can say what I need to say. If in 1967 to 70, after the war, we still see videos from the archive and we are emotionally pained, do nobody ask this question? In the next 30 years, 40 years, when most of us are no longer on this earth, the younger generation will grow up. They will see how the bloods of their fathers were spilled all over. Whom will they accuse are their murderers? Are you going to accuse the Fulani this time again? Are you going to accuse the Hausa again or the Yorubas? No. You are going to accuse the Igbos. The truth is, most of them, they do not know the level of damage they've brought to Igbo. There are communities in River State, in Elmoha. For out of respect, I will not mention those names. Most of those communities are still deserted as we speak to date. These people just brought what we never bargained for. Ask them now, they will claim, oh, Nigeria is not treating them well. How is Nigeria not treating him well? Has any Igbo person gone to the Nigerian High Commission outside of Nigeria or immigration office in Nigeria to get a Nigerian passport and they declined because they are an Igbo person? Now, let's look at the high rate of clearing goods from customs. Is there any Igbo importer who goes to clear his 40-feet container and the price is different from that of a Yoruba man? The answer is no. The corruption is a large scale. It's not predominant on the Igbo. Now they cry they don't have seaport. Where do you have the sea? You need to have a seaport. You don't have any presence of sea. The closest you have is a river. And meanwhile, there are little batches that can come in. Now, they keep making all these excuses. They tell you they don't have bread, they don't have this. Since 1999, what have we achieved? Look at Lagos State. They are running on 3 metro lines now, the blue line, yellow line, and red line. What are we boasting of the Southeast? What we should be talking about now is retracing our steps, trying to not allow this thing to linger for so long. Look at today, what do we have? All these criminals in the bushes. Who is giving? I mean, I am free. If you're not free, then mentally you're insane. For how long do they want to propagate this falsehood that has destroyed us to date? If you want them now, let's do an X-ray of how this civil war started. They will tell you hating the Igbo. They always want to say what the Igbo they are doing to the Igbo. What about what other people did to you? They are not looking what their own people did to others. For crying out loud, this is 2024. Where does this happen? That people cannot move around freely in their own region. I am coming in the whole of the Southwest. Other places do region. Is there anybody imposing a seat at home on you? Do they not have office in Lagos? Is office behaving this way? Do they not have all this elsewhere? Why must these guys come and establish militia group in our region? And you feel as an Igbo person, I don't have the right to speak.
To talk about it.
And this is how they destroy their Igbo. Over 10 years, we are doing this and we go and say, shut up. Look at where we are today. The generation is gone. Those 4 men, I can guarantee you, these are people's father. How are the children going to receive that news? They will grow up. They will seek for vengeance. And when they seek for vengeance, all these vagabonds will not be there to receive it. If today the military is coming for the Southeast, that guy will he will not be there. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I wanted before Ibido we had but the fact that people are not condemning the one, and even when people want to begin to talk about it,
they will be selecting the side Haga condemn. They are not starting from Nnamdi Kanu, and that was why this idiot came to my program. Now saying, no, I'm hating Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, I hate Nnamdi Kanu because Nnamdi Kanu brought about this bloodshed for Balana, this Mpafu Balana Pafuna Igbo now. But I go so even on my topic, he got African there, no Nnamdi Kanu give birth to Simon Epa. Go so ọ na-agba m anya mmiri na a na-akwafu ọbara ndị Igbo na-akwafu ọbara ndị Igbo. That's my point.
When did he get to you guys? Okay, so thank you very much. And I decided to be listening to you until at a point after Chimezie, actually uniquely at one point. Chimezie came in the first time he came in here, and
Now, Biafrans, before now, I wanted not to play this Henry Chimezie, some of his video, lamenting about his best friend called Udene. Now, that's why it take me time to download it. I want to play some of his past video where he was talking about Udene is sick and Udene is sick. The same country that he was protecting, that we never divide, that he's fighting for. And he called us, that we that are fighting for Biafra, that we are nobody. There was a video, the same this Heliti Mezie have called Nigeria government to mold his own people down, to buy his own people. I have the video. But now, let me play about two or three of this Heliti Mezie video. The same person that is against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the same person that is against what we are fighting for. Let's listen from him. Let's listen. Oh, Mazi Ezumezu nwa ekwensu. Mazi Otimbodombo. So, Biafrans, on this video, Henry Chimezie was playing zombie for Nigeria government because he was so mad, he was so sad that Nigeria government hold his friend Chukwuka Ofebu called Udene that is fighting for Nigeria because of his trying to protect Nigeria is by his own people. Now, on this video, this is the same Henry Chimezie that was on the same program with Dibia and Nketa, castigating us, saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the problem. I want you guys to listen to what he said here. And the music he was playing for calling Nigeria zombie. Now, oh yeah.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you guys once again, just to bring us up to speed. And I chose this particular fella track for a purpose and for a reason. And the music is evergreen. The music always resonates to the everyday realities. And just, to buttress the point, when Fela sang this song many years ago, what we had were then military regime. But, Fela is a great philosopher, not just by his music. He envisaged the future, and he could understand the mindset of those in Nigerian authority. Like this song always says, everybody that knows it, knows the way zombies behave. So once again, let me continue this music to dedicate it to the magistrates and the corrupt police officers. So this music, I'm dedicating it to them. They can as well watch the video. They normally watch it, and they can as well vibe to it, because this music is specially dedicated to them. So guys, give me 2 minutes to play the song.
Biafrans, Henry Chimezie is playing zombie music to the magistrate in Nigeria, to Nigeria police, because they are not performing well, because there's a lot of state of corruption everywhere. The same thing Mazen Nankan is fighting, that we cannot live in a country that every system of the government is corrupt. That's why Mazen Nankan is fighting from Biafra and say, let us control ourselves, have power and over ourselves, rule ourselves, that we cannot exist in Nigeria that is full of corruption. Henry Chimezie is against Mazin Nanikane. But on this video, Henry Chimezie is dedicating Fela's song to those factors that Mazin Nanikane is against. Chineke ya akpọrọ ọkụ. Chineke ya akpọrọ ọkụ mgbọsị eke, mgbọsị oyi, mgbọsị afọ, mgbọsị nkwọ. Oh yeah?
We have zombies in place of authorities. And yesterday, his lawyers went to court, just like the magistrate court too, by dishonorable magistrate Emmanuel Eyana struck out the case based on lack of jurisdiction. And yesterday, same thing played out. Dishonorable chairman of magistrate court 2, dishonorable magistrate chairman of magistrate court 11 threw away the case again based on lack of jurisdiction. Now, the interesting thing is not about both magistrate courts throwing out this case on lack of jurisdiction, but for the mere fact that both of them have refused to sign their release warrant, and they've refused to sign their ruling. This can only happen where there's so much impunity. And as a Nigerian and as ordinary citizens, if the judiciary is a partaker of such impunity, then the saying that the judiciary is the last hope of a common man has flown out of the window. What it is, like I've always said from the word go, the magistrate court, they lack jurisdiction to hear this matter. And from the 21st of March, from the day my friend and great brother Chukwu Kofebu was illegally detained and remanded in prison custody, they've not deemed it fit to take this case to the Federal High Court. The case has not even been heard. What they intend doing and what they've been doing, they went and shopped for magistrates. The first magistrate was the magistrate of Court 2 by the name Emmanuel Eyana, who sat in the comfort of his home, signed a remand warrant against a law-abiding citizen who was never arraigned before his court, who he never docked. Now, fast forward, the only 2 times the court did sit was when the bail application was entered, and the Thursday he struck out this case from his court.
So, my people, this is Henry Chimezie lamenting be in a so much bitterness against the state of Nigeria. What they are doing, to his friend Chukwuka Fuegu. Like what Showole said, it doesn't matter what Chukwuka Fuegu have done. What he's fighting is for justice. And Showole said, even Maznan Kanu, if he came out, he will also fight for Chukwuka Fuegu justice. And this is what we are fighting for. This annual Chineke Yaboko in the Chimezie that is against Mazin Nnamdi Kanu for asking for restoration of Biafra, for asking for freedom of his people, believing in Nigeria, that Nigeria is everything. This is the same person condemning Nigeria government, the lawyers, the police. Chineke ya akpọ ha ọkụ. Let's bring another one. Let's bring another one.
Post from his lawyers, Adeyi Chambers, and that on reporters that he was coughing out blood while in detention, and sadly, it is Ijele, an attempt was made on his life.
Biafrans, before now, this the same person, Chineke ya akpọ ọkụ, was so happy when he heard the news that Onye Mazi Nnamdi is seriously ill. And guess what he's saying? He said that Onye Ndu, he was talking all kind of nonsense thing with Ijele too. But that same cop, Ejam Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, have turned to be position or to be Ijele's cop. Because in alụmmadụ ofu aka na anọ na-arụasị azụ is coming back to you. Whatever cup you use to measure to someone, they will also use that cup to measure to you. So whatever this annual fair Henry Mezi and Ijele was reaching Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has come back to Ijele. Today, where is he? Today, Henry Chimeze is telling the whole world that Chukwuka Ofebo is sick. He had been begging for his release. But remember, these people were the same people that always come on media to blackmail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wishing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu death. But that death that wishing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have come to Ijele. Let's listen to him.
Currently, his liver and his kidney is affected. The only thing is the hospital where these tests have been run, and for the record, for close to a week, he's been in critical condition. He's been in hospital admission. Ijele has no history of underlying health issue. He has no history with anything kidney. But at this minute, his kidneys has been, the substance they poisoned him with in the correctional center has affected his liver and has affected his kidney. That today, my brother and friend Chukwuka Ofebo is undergoing dialysis. These are difficult times for us. I've tried as much as to hold myself together. And I'm putting this on record. Whatever happens to Chukwuka Ofebo, Ebukobi should be held accountable. The Nigerian Correctional Center, Ikoyi, they need to be investigated. How somebody who was ill and healthy in their facility got poisoned, even if they are not releasing the results. Ijele has no underlying health issue. He has never had anything relating to kidney. But from the information available to me and to those of us who are privy to information, his liver, is attacked. His kidney, I can tell you these guys, for the record, Ijele has undergone dialysis twice, and we're looking for him to go on other dialysis. From the tests that were on, some foreign substance we are seeing around his kidney area. And I've tried to hold this because I understand he has family, he has loved ones, but then this has to be said. And those of us who are close to the cycle, we know how much we battled with these guys all the way from Nasarawa. when he was in Nasarawa Kefi Correctional Center, all their malicious activities, all they tried to do, he had no such issues. He has never suffered anything relating to, in his medical history, all of a sudden in Lagos, where, he was remanded. We had no source, to safeguard his food and his water or things he eats. He has no family, and he has no means of that in Lagos. So basically, he solely relied on eating from, I think, the restaurant or whatever facility. And he started feeling unwell a couple of days. And, it became so bad about 2 weeks that he started coughing up blood. Through his lawyers, they had to.
Biafrans, the reason why I played this video, no, is is for you guys to see and to understand the Nigeria state this man is protecting. This is what they have done to his friend. This is what they have done to his friend. If Nigeria is working, when you have a case, judiciary is the hope of a common man. They will follow it squarely. If his case is how they say it, bail offenses, they will bail him. He will go home. From his home, he will come into court. Now he's telling us, even in the court, they poison him. Where am I going to? What am I trying to point out? I'm pointing out that Nigeria is so corrupt, and that's what Mazin Ghani saw and said, no, we cannot live in a country like this. We have to have our own country. And this same person is fighting Mazin Nnamdi. He's fighting us. He's blackmailing us, calling us calling us all sort of name. But Nigeria has happened to his friend. Nyanwa, on the UK, Nigeria will happen to you in UK. You that Dibia Uche, Nigeria must happen to you in Germany. You will come. Now, let's go to the previous video. Because this man says when I say things, I bring evidence. So that is why my program is unique. Now, let's go to the video.
Even Nnamdi Kanu. Even Nnamdi Kanu
Are their murderers. Are you
Yeah.
going to accuse the Fulani this time again? Are you going to accuse the Hausa again or the Yoruba?
Now, Biafran, you can see him now. Just 3 days ago, he was ranting, coming against someone that is fighting for his own freedom, for his generation freedom, for his unborn children freedom. That's why I told you guys, everybody must not believe in our cause. Everybody must not believe in what Mazin is fighting for. Everybody must not believe. But people like this need to be exposed so that tomorrow I will hear and ekwu okwu. Tomorrow I say, I say, even your father men, even your father men, even your father kwu. What is so important? Chineke ya kpụ m niile n'ọkụ. Now, on this note, Obido Obienu came in. Mazi Obido Obienu. I don't need to play this one. I need to take it out because I have a lot of videos to play. You guys know this man. Mazi
Deviation
Obido Obienu.
from
You guys know him. Oh, at least ọ bụrụ na ị mara ya onye nwa ihe asụ unu mee na ya when he was awarded Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. He said to us, anything they ask us to do it. Don't ask question. When it come to his turn, they ask him to do, he refuse. Then he back out and start yabbing, coming against Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. They form alliance with Asai Kubo. Today, where is it? They form an Igbo something with Uche before. Today, where is it? Where is their radio? because they are not honest. They are not fighting for the truth. They are not fighting for the people. That is why whatever they touch always destroy. Today is going from platform to platform, even to Chukwuka of Egbu, everything. But today, Gabon or nothing. But we are still moving. Anụ ọfịa agaghị ekwe nka agadi na-ekwu eziokwu. Ọ na Amerịka na-ezuzugharị. Chineke ya akpọghị ọkụ. I don't need to play your video. Let me take it out. Now, therefore, I'm coming. On that very day, there is someone that came in. There's someone that came in. They call him Avis. Avis. Because on that very day, people were telling him, bring Moses Mills back, bring him back, bring him back. People were telling him to bring me back. Because guess what? He refused to bring me back. But today, I'm asking you, but I know you're here. Come in. Bata. The link is there. Bata. Now, on that very day, there was someone they call Avis. You guys know him, Avis. Avis came in and also telling him what I stand for. Avis was on the same opinion with me. You guys know Avis. We are not in the same room. He's my brother. I'm not fighting him, but he has his own ideology in this struggle. I have mine in this struggle. That doesn't mean that we are enemy. But Avis, we are telling him what I said before. Let's bring that video. Before I tell you Timbolombo. Now, okay.
And ọ ga-aka dị izi ọ kwefuru iwetakwa ha na Biafra. Ọ bụrụgo ihe lụrụ alụ. Biafra bụ ihe lụrụ alụ. Obi dị obi enu nwanne m. Biafra, that name Biafra abụrụgo ihe lụrụ alụ ụwa to ụwa. Ikpugodo alụ, iweregodo afa Biafra kpụọ alụ, you cannot cleanse Biafra. Maka na ana Igbo achọrọ aja ana Igbo achọrọ Biafra. Mana elite mgbe ijikọ ana Igbo, ijikọ Igbo under Igbo, wee nweta ọnọdụ, wee nweta nwere onwe, wee nweta nke a bụ ana anyị, obodo anyị, it's fine. Ọ ga-aka wee dị embraced by even ma ndị a niile na-afụgasị, and ọ ga-akapụ wee dị easier. Mana ọ bụrụ ịbịa sị m Biafra nke egburu mmadụ, Biafra na-abụpụrụ Igbo, na-asị Biafra. You know, black and friends, you know what? F off my life. Up we were Facebook. Blacks and friends, you have Facebook. Fuck off, man. Up we were Facebook. Put on your camera now. Talk about your Biafra now. Why must you want to contribute on my this thing? Did I abong? You tell me. Abong? Fuck off. You were Facebook. What am I even doing?
Oh God, this one where you they call.
Okay. Before Elvis we say something, let me say something, no? Because on this point, if you follow, no, for what you just said now, You will be confused saying, Woka, is Odukuyama. Now he's telling you guys that our natural Igbo, a Igbo nation, a Igbo nation and with the virtual nacho, that will be a better place. Now, my question to this man is the name of Biafra the problem? That name Biafra, was it his problem? And again, was it Mazin Nnamdi Kanu that gave us that name Biafra? I'm asking, was it Mazin Nnamdi Kanu that gave us that name Biafra? The answer is no. The man that gave us that name Biafra, that told Ojukwu that we were once called Biafra, was not even an Igbo man. He's an Ijaw man. Chief late Franco Pigbo from present day Bayelsa State. It was the same man that told Ojukwu we were called Biafra. And guess what? Ojukwu said, okay, we accept it. So now, how did that connected to Mazin Nnamdi Kanu? Mazin Nnamdi Kanu just come in to start where Ojukwu stopped. That we were buy and mauled on daily basis just because we are looking for our freedom. We are looking to restore Biafra because Biafra have been in existence. A lot of countries recognized Biafra between 1967 to 1970. The record is there. So now, was it a problem that because Mazin Nnamdi Kanu starts, we Ojukwu stop? Join this man. Now, even on this program, he was talking. There was a point where he was talking about these our brothers from across the river, from Isoko, from Ebanke, he was employing them, saying that what they are doing is good. Now I ask this annual here, those people that you are happy with that what they are doing is good, those people, are they against Mazin Nnamdi Kanu? The answer is no. Those Nnamen and the Kanebi and Deputy Jesus, all those people across Igbo nation, are they against Mazin Nnamdi Kanu? The answer is no. As a matter of fact, these men are the seed of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. They are the seed of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. They wake up from the preaching of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Now let's listen to what Avis said before I bazia it is you Timbodombo now.
Cost me like this now, and this is Oku.
No, I don't like what you're telling me.
Read my comments now.
Why must you tell me
in the
such a
comment
thing?
section. I have not insulted you, sir.
No, you did. I took it as an insult.
No, read one. I said, bring me in, sir. I'm even writing sir with capital letters.
Okay. Sorry about that. You see, listen, my brother, I am so very passionate about this issue of Ipa for Balanani Igbo. Before he bid your contribution, so that can merely at least go my topic. I am against the fact that Nana Arafu Balanani Igbo now, which is Simon Eba Nando Tia. Okay, I'm against it. And I am also saying that now Simon Eba, even Simon Eba today wouldn't have been possible without Nnamdi Kanu. Do you agree with me?
First of all, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are, sir. I didn't come here to insult you, and I've been on the comment section. I have not insulted you in any way. I don't insult people on their comment section. I like to talk to people face to face.
Okay,
so I hope
we'll that.
I hope you'll not kick me off if I just ask you some questions.
No,
if there is any rules, if there's any rules about your platform, let me know, so I will abide by the rules.
Listen, what I want us to discuss is few things. And intentionally, I may use Igbo it because of certain things. Because someone there got one choice for ma to me for her. You got to go. So no bro na mama so you go. So ihe nchọ ka anyị discuss yo mụ abụọ ya ga-ajụ gị.
Mba, mụ achọrọ ịjụ gị ajụjụ eme ji bata bịa na achọrọ ịjụ gị ajụjụ. Ya wee njigị
No, but achọrọ m ka anyị gaa outside the topic in there. Because ihe m ji eme video m bụ because of ọbara a na-ayafu n'ala Igbo. Ịghọtago? Because of ọbara a na-ayafu n'ala Igbo. I don't want us to go outside that. And onye na-ayafu ọbara ahụ n'ala Igbo bụ Simon Ekpa na ndị otu ya. And Simon Ekpa take over from ebe Nnamdi Kanu kwụsịrị. Did you agree? Is it true or false?
It's false, sir.
How is it false?
Okay.
Did Nnamdi Kanu not call for the same thing Simon Ekpa is calling for?
In my opinion, I see your topic here, but during this conversation, I came to understand, I've been watching your programs. I came to understand that you hate Nnamdi Kanu too much. You're going to bad road. Wait, I'm coming. Just give me 1 minute now. No.
The first person that came into my program came with this same attitude. You know, if I go first of all, I have got a program, so I'm hating Nnamdi Kanu. Then I'm going to born age. You understand? False.
Okay.
Did Nnamdi Kanu not call for the same thing Simon Ekpa is calling for?
In my opinion, I see your topic here, but during this conversation, I came to understand, I've been watching your programs. I came to understand that you hate Nnamdi Kanu too much. You're going to bad road. Wait, I'm coming. Just give me 1 minute now. No.
The first person that came into my program came with this same attitude. You know, if I go first of all, I have got a program, so I'm hating Nnamdi Kanu. Then I'm going to born a.
Okay, dear friends, you can see. So even when Elvis came in, Elvis was on the same direction with me. But you guys know that me and Elvis, we are not in the same boat. But Elvis is saying the truth. Elvis have come across a lot of his video. The same question I put to him, why do you hate Mazi Kanu so much? The same thing Elvis told him, that you hated Mazi Kanu so much. So we are asking this man, come and tell us why you hate Mazi Kanu so much. I'm not going to proceed from this video, from the conversation with Elvis, because I have a couple of videos to play. Now, after meeting this man, Otimbolombo now. Now you can see the flyer. The flyer said hater of Igbos, the enemy of Igbos. The flyer said enemy of Igbos. Now I want to provide the evidence why I tag this man enemy of Igbos. I will present the evidence for you guys now. Apart from our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the hate he have on our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I want to provide another evidence that this man hate Igbo so much. Now, Biafrans, share this program. If you're on Facebook, don't even bother how much number you're seeing on Facebook. Just share the program on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, share the program, invite your loved ones. Go na Mazi Ezumez no live. Mazi Otimbolombo nwa ekwensu. Okay, eziokwu that I'm live. Now, Biafrans, I want to provide to you guys another evidence why I say this Dibia account Uche Nkita is enemy of Igbos. I want you guys to listen. I want you guys to watch this video. Watch this video from this man. No. Biafrans, hold on. I need to get that video back, no? Hold on. I need to bring that video. It's very important.
What does Biafra mean?
It means freedom, liberty, fairness, equity, and justice.
In practical terms, these are very good sounding words, but in practical terms, what does Biafra mean?
Confederation.
So a weak center,
Very weak.
very strong regions.
Absolutely.
Have you had a change of mind, therefore, about getting an independent Biafra? Because that's what I seem to be hearing.
No, I've not changed my mind, no. An independent Biafra means going back to the way we were before the white man came.
Okay, so you're not talking about a federation when you say a confederation. You're not talking about a federation as part of Nigeria. You're talking about total independence.
Absolute independence.
Complete independence. Now, is there anything that can happen that will make you change your mind about this particular direction?
No.
So it is either Biafra or nothing
Or
else.
death, yes.
Or death.
That's correct.
If push comes to shove,
Yes.
will you go to war?
No, because truth is a far more potent and deadlier weapon than bullets and mortars.
So
Truth.
no war. You've ruled out the
Absolutely, I
of
don't
war.
believe in war. No, no war. When I say Biafra order, that I'll keep pushing. Either I am alive, I die in the process. I won't stop. Allow me to repeat, if you don't mind. Had sovereign national conference been convened by the powers that be, where every ethnic nation, I said every, I don't care if there's 600, I don't care. Everyone is
All the
represented.
500 plus.
Everyone together to say this is all. Others can delegate, I don't know, powers to other people to attend on their behalf. Sit down to say, what type of country do we want? Sit down, discuss, agree. I can begin to perhaps submit to your position.
Is it too late?
It is way too late. They've killed too many people. They've ruined too many lives. They've wasted too many souls. How do we bring those people back?
If the federal government, given the agitation that is going on, becomes convinced that, you know what, these people have a point, it is time to actually address all these issues, and they begin to systematically address some of these issues, would you change your mind?
No, because of the deceptions of the past.
No trust.
No trust. Aburi was there, it was negotiated. Nothing happened. 1968, if I recall. And the confab report, what became of it? How about the 3 R's? Reconciliation, reconstruction, and heaven knows what else. What became of them? Nothing. Calabar Seaport is not working. Can you tell me why it's not working? It's a seaport used by the colonial masters. Why is it not working today? How about Iguacha Seaport? Why is it not being used? Why not worry? Why must we allow only Lagos to function as a viable seaport? In England, where I used to live, you had Liverpool, you had the Sun, which is Portsmouth, Southampton, everywhere. You had harbors and ports. So why must you have only one?
I've heard people say these are very valid arguments, and that these are things that are to do with bad governance. So the average Biafran, to use your phrase, or Igbo man in Dibia, is facing poverty much in the same way that the average guy in Yobe State is facing poverty. And so these are issues of governance. You don't agree with that?
I agree completely.
Okay. So if that is it, why isn't the agitation about tackling the problem, which is ensuring good governance, perhaps starting from locally? Because part of the allegations against you is that you don't confront your political leaders in the East, and you'd like to blame Abuja for everything.
Because the way I would want to solve a problem is not how a Fulani man would want to solve it.
You really...
Yeah, okay, sorry. We are back. We are back. So now, Biafrans, I want to present the reason why I tagged this man enemy of Igbos with fact and figure. And it's from him. It's from him, not from me. Dibia akọ na Uche, dibia akọ na nkịta, dibia akọ na atọrọ. Ọ maazị ezumezu nwa ekwensu na-agbagba okwu this night. Mma eti gị oti gboro mgbopụta eziokwu Chineke. Mma abụghị ka ọkwa. Mma ayụrụ ka nkirika ọgọdọ. Ọ bụrụ ịgba afọ ọnụ white ojichua ebe ọ bụ na ịmara ife Chineke kpọọ ha ọkụ. Asị m Chineke kpọọ ha ọkụ. Now,
that he is one of the member of the council of the emir or something like that. And I'm like, eh? Did I just hear him very well? Where did this fight and anger and bitterness and hate, where did we pick it from? It makes me want to shout. It makes me want to shout. Look at the hundreds of thousands, if not millions of Igbo people in Kano or even in Lagos. We are the only people who are not welcoming foreigners. I swear, this is truth. We do not welcome foreigners in our land. We show them hate. We do not love foreigners. We do not... Prove me wrong, please. Prove me wrong. At least I'm no more a baby. Is it Yoruba people? Is it Hausa people? Is it Fulani people? You keep calling on their names and calling on their names. If I say it, if you are angry about what I'm saying, that is your own cup of tea.
now, you that are watching me now, tell me, what comes out from this man's mouth? Is it true that Igbos don't welcome foreigners in our land? That Igbos don't welcome foreigners in our land? That Igbos hate foreigners in our land? Ireti n'ọnụ this man wee pụta eziokwu. This statement alone will tell that this man is enemy of his own people. And that's why I said there must be DNA to this guy. There must be DNA on this man. Because ọ bụrụ onye Igbo tụrụ ime. Ndị ahụ ndị Fulani mụ n'Enugu. And he's from Enugu. He's from Enugu State. Don't think that no, from Enugu State. Ndị ahụ ndị Fulani tụrụ ime fa n'Enugu. Even see this man n'ọnụ wee pụta today, wee pụta nwụrụ n'anụ. Is it true? And Majun. Now let's put it again.
He's one of the member of the council of the emir or something like that. And I'm like, eh? Did I just hear him very well? Where did this fight and anger and bitterness and hate, where did we pick it from? It makes me want to shout. It makes me want to shout. Look at the hundreds of thousands, if not millions of Igbo people in Kano or even in Lagos. We are the only people who are not welcoming foreigners. I swear, this is truth. We do not welcome foreigners in our land. We show them hate. We do not love foreigners. We do not... Prove me wrong, please. Prove me wrong. At least I'm no more a baby. Is it Yoruba people? Is it Hausa people? Is it Fulani people? You keep calling on their names and calling on their names. If I say it, If you are angry about what I'm saying, that is your own cup of tea.
So, dear friends, Igbos, Ndibo, tell me if this man is not enemy of his own people. Tell me that na ọ bụghị onye Hausa tụrụ ime this man. Anyị awụ Ndigbo. We never conquer anybody. In that land today, we never conquer anybody. Ebe bi onye bili bia bili. We welcome strangers. We welcome foreigners in our land. As a matter of fact, in Igbo land today, if we are fighting a foreigner, onye Igbo will be at your back or at your side. Tell you one day, like no onye ano omaka no onye mbiambia ki ya nsali up. People will come against you, say, no, leave me alone, don't fight him. People will come in rescue of that foreigner. People will always be inside of the foreigner than the indigenous self. We welcome people in our land. We love people. We treat people the same way we treat ourselves. Whether you are outside or you only, but we treat people the same. But this man is here to tell you that Igbos hate foreigners. That is the gospel truth. And Biafrans, do you know, because of this video he did, a woman from Edo State picked this video up and do a program on it because of what came out from this annual fair, this stupid man mouth. A woman picked that program and start talking about it. Because I'll go and read the story you won't go now. So other person will see that, no, for me a guy. Now let's play that video from that woman. What the woman have to say? What the woman said.
This very video for TikTok, and a lot of comments is in that very video, and a lot of likes. This Igbo man is an elderly man, and waiting in talk, it really makes sense, and a lot of people really buy in idea. And a lot of people never see this video for Facebook. I said, make I bring and come Facebook, make our Igbo brothers and sisters come reason this matter with this their Igbo man, because it was saying we talk and they'll say we too they hate they. We not like they know. This one now is coming from your brother. So you people can come and listen. If what this man said is really true, I will play the video, then I'll come read some comments before I come give my own opinion.
This fight and anger and bitterness and hate, where did we pick it from? It makes me want to shout. It makes me want to shout. Look at the hundreds of thousands, if not millions of Igbo people in Kano or even in Lagos. We are the only people who are not welcoming foreigners. I swear, this is truth. We do not welcome foreigners. We achieve Benin. No, they are coming to take our land. Now, come back, Upano, and develop that your land. No way. Igbo man will go to another person and tell that person that their land is no man's land. The Igbo man will come to their own land and say, no, don't come to this land, you are coming to take our land. Igbo man will be shouting, crying and beating his head and shouting, you are coming to take our land, oh, you are coming to take our land, oh, you are coming to take our farmland, oh, you are coming to... But you already have occupied and you have taking other people's land, bought other people's land. We do, honestly speaking, you need to go and cast away that bitterness, that spirit of an energy of bitterness and hate on foreigners. And when I mean foreigners, it is not even only outside and Fulani, including the Yorubas. Including the Yorubas.
So you that are watching me now, tell me, is this man not enemy of Igbos? Is this man a true Igbo man? For me, the answer is no. DNA is supposed to dawn on him. Let's know. Onye told this man, onye told him this man. Ọ bụrụ na ịgba afọ ọnụ white na mgbe ọbụla ikpuru okpu red eji amalụ ndị Igbo n'isi. Una ihe fụtara n'ọnụ wee pụta that Igbo man are taking another man's land in foreign land. We are calling Lagos no man's land. Is it Igbo that call Lagos no man's land? Only Igbo for Lagos no man's land. This is the question I want to ask. Is it Igbo that pronounced Lagos no man's land? The answer is no. It's from the same Yoruba people. But this man sit down in his home, comfortable, turn his laptop or his smartphone and start vomiting nonsense against his own people. Against his own people. Against his own people. Telling you that his own people went out to grab someone's land, whereas in their own land, they say, no, Fulani is coming to take our farmland. No, tell me, the activity of this man, is it not against his own people? Is it not enemy of his own people? Let's repeat this thing again. Again.
Across this very video for TikTok, and a lot of comments is in that very video, and a lot of likes. This Igbo man is an elderly man, and when he talk, it really makes sense, and a lot of people really buy in idea. And a lot of people never see this video for Facebook. Because make I break and come Facebook, make our Igbo brothers and sisters come reason this matter with this their Igbo man. Because it was now we talk and they'll say we too they hate them. We not like they know. This one now is coming from your brother. So you people can come and listen. If what this man said is really true, I will play the video, then I'll come read some comments before I come give my own opinion.
This fight and anger and bitterness and hate, where did we pick it from? It makes me want to shout. It makes me want to shout. Look at the hundreds of thousands, if not millions of Igbo people in Kano or even in Lagos. We are the only people who are not welcoming foreigners. I swear, this is truth. We do not welcome foreigners. We achieve Benin. No, they are coming to take our land. Now, come back.
So I'm asking you being an Igbo man, go and you that are watching this program now. So you don't like foreigner in your land? You that are watching me, go and name this program now. So do you chase foreigner in your own land, in your village, in your town? The answer is no. That is why, you see, fighting for freedom is not easy. Because when you are fighting for your freedom in one hand, you are using one hand to fight your own people that want to destroy what you are fighting for. And that is where this man falling. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for freedom of his people. And at the same time, he's also fighting his people that want to destroy the freedom. Onye ndu Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is fighting. He's fighting the enemy, fighting for our freedom. Also using one hand to fight the enemy within. And this is where this man falling. Let's continue.
And develop that your land. No way. Igbo man will go to another person and tell that person that their land is no man's land. But Igbo man will come to your own land and say, no, don't come to this land. You are coming to take our land. Igbo man will be shouting, crying and beating his head and shouting, you are coming to take our land. Oh, you are coming to take our land. Oh. You're coming to take our farmland. You're coming to, but you already have occupied and you have taken other people's land, bought other people's land. We do, honestly speaking, you need to go and cast away that bitterness, that spirit of an energy of bitterness and hate on foreigners. And when I mean foreigners, it is not even only outside of Fulani, including the Yorubas. Including the Yorubas.
So you can see the hate on his own people. This time around, it's not about Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. This time around, he generalized it in Igbos, me and you. He said we don't love foreigners, that we cause Lagos no man's land. We are buy property outside Igbo land. But we are saying somebody want to come and take our farmland. We are protecting our own land. So tell me, is he not enemy of his own people? Blackmailing his people? Lying against his own people? I saw a comment here. Is it Linda something? Linda something. I see the picture now. If you're a man enough or if you're a woman enough, the link is there. Come in. Come in and tell me what Nan can did long. Come in. And I'm watching you. When you there, Bakam. A kind of no insult. I block you. But if you want to come in, you can come in. I'm here. So now, you can see when Biafra come, all of us, including me, everybody will go to DNA test. Everybody. I am Ebonyesi. Ebonyesi. Everybody will go to DNA test. Everybody will go to DNA test. So, if this man is not enemy of his own people, tell me why more this man came out to lie against his own people that we don't love foreigners, that we don't love foreigners, that we hate foreigners, and that gave room to this our brethren, that our sister. I'll call him a sister. He used that video against us Igbos, that we don't love foreigners. Chineke ya akpọghị ọkụ. So Chineke ya akpọghị ọkụ. Akpọghị nna ka ọ gịnị? Come in. The link is there. Come in. Come and tell me that thing Mazi Nnamdi did that is wrong. Come and tell me. Or you keep your mouth shut, listening, or you just walk out from this program because I'm watching you. Now, this guy is saying that every time he say that nothing have done to Igbos, that is this, that is this, that Mazi Nnamdi is just fighting for nothing. Let's play a video from elderly statesman. Let's listen. Let's play a video to him from elderly statesman.
Now, the Igbos have received serious bashing in Nigeria.
Just look at me, sir.
In terms of marginalization. This is a country that has survived going to 50 years after the Civil War. And people were given £20 no matter how much you had in the bank. And they survived with that £20 and are still standing. These were people that were promised rehabilitation, reconciliation, reconstruction.
For those of you who don't know who is speaking, he's highly respected man in Igbo. He's one of highly respected man in Igbo land. No, his name is Chief Okosileze Nwodo. Chief Okosileze Nwodo. So let's listen to him.
And all those who are practicing the breach, 50 years after, we are still fighting in the parliament for a Southeast Commission to do those three things that were promised after the Civil War in 1970. This is a people who, in the last election, showed that they have the population to vote in a president for Nigeria. Now, recently, the gentleman who was championing Oduduwa Republic and was incarcerated in a neighboring country has been released and is free and is traveled abroad. Now, Nnamdi Kanu, who was also championing the creation of Biafra, has been kidnapped, incarcerated, even after the courts have said that he has no case to answer. The Igbos see it as further telling them that they are second-class citizens in their own country, and there is a different treatment for them as compared to others. These same Igbos made their own contributions, which in no way you can say is inferior to the contribution of any other part of Nigeria for the independence of our country. These are people who are they are lucky that God created them with the spirit of enterprise. And you have seen what I've done with their 20 pounds. Go around Nigeria and tell me how many cities you will see that are as well developed as, even let's take the state capitals. Not to talk about going to the hinterland in Igbo land and see the mansions that enterprise has created. So the country has refused to use these people for the growth of the country's economy. If they allowed the Igbos to thrive and to influence others positively, rather than hounding them wherever they are, I think the country would have developed faster and better. Igbos created Lagos, Igbos created Abuja, Igbos created Kaduna, Kano, most of the country, Port Harcourt. And when you have such people, it is the country to use, for the country to use them to the country's advantage and not to continue to suppress them. So we feel very, very unhappy in the Nigerian state. But what we promise Nigerians is that we're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. We'll be here until we reap the full benefits of our contribution in building this nation. It is either a magnanimous, detribalized leader gives us what is our due, or by the grace of God, when we get there, well, if the current mantra is the only way people can get their due in Nigeria, when it is our turn, we see whether we produce an Igbo leader that will also follow that mantra and give the Igbos what they deserve in Nigeria. But we are not begging for pittance. We are not begging for something that we don't deserve. We are not begging that what belongs to anybody should be given to us. No. Give us the freedom to be equal partners with every member of this nation. Allow us to grow and thrive freely in our own country, and allow us to occupy positions that are valuable to every citizen of this country to occupy. So in a nutshell, we're asking for equity. We're asking for fairness. We're asking for justice in Nigeria. That's all. Nothing more than that. As long as we have these three, equity, fairness, justice, an Igbo man will thrive even in Iceland.
So, the reason why I played this video is to tell someone like Dibia akona nkita, Dibia akona Uche ewu, for you to see the injustice that make Mazin Nnamdi Kanu fighting for freedom of Biafra. And again, Chief Okosleze Modu believe in Nigeria. You can hear when he said that we are not going out from Nigeria. We have to stay and reap our fruit. And I said to him, sir, Chief, we are going. We don't care about what we sow. We have to take the many want to Biafra land to build our nation. Yeah, because Israel, the state of Israel today, we are hearing today, was established, I think that was 1947, if I'm not mistaken, for either 47 or 48. Before then, they were all over Europe, all over the world living. But they went there today, they have the state of Israel and they build it. So it doesn't matter what we have spent in Nigeria, what we have invested in Nigeria, we need to go home and start building our home. So on this point, I disagree with Chief Okosleze Nwodo, but I agree with him on the injustice meant on us, done on us. So I also know that he's educating somebody like Dibia Akanu Uche. Dibia Akanu Uche, Chineke ya kpọrọ ọkụ. You can see this man believe in Nigeria, but you can see what he said about Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. He is not against Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. He is not against Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Now let me present a video again. This one is listened to about 2 days ago or a day ago. What happened at Abuja? Now,
you see a switch. So when we tell you to light the candles, please.
Now, this video is trending. It's all over internet. This is Ifeanyi Yoruba tribune at Abuja, where all the politicians gathered to pay the last respect tribute to Senator Ifeanyi Yoruba, the late Senator Ifeanyi Yoruba. And I could remember when I have my one of our senior comrades in my show saying that they have buried Ifeanyi Yoruba at Lagos. I told him no, that is a wrong narrative, that is a wrong statement or is lie. Now today I told him that Ifeanyi Yoruba is a politician. People have the right to pay him a kind of respect in various across the nation before his final rest in Igbo land. We also come across a video of people threatening that they should not bury Ifeanyi Yoruba. I call that stupid. But I'm coming to that first. I'm coming to that later. Now let's listen. Dibia Uche, I want you to come and listen. These politicians gathered together and still yet they still call the list of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. It's Gunwa Wanu of not Germany, Chineke ya Poko. I'm only leader against Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. But those that are also fighting, those that also believe in Nigeria, they knew that what Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is fighting is a right cause. Ezoku Chineke, what he's fighting for. They are calling the list of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. But Gunwa Wanu of not Germany. The hate him wherever your brothers no. The hate him wherever your ndị Igbo no. Ibibia kinyu. Chineke ya kpọrọ ọkụ. Now, let's listen.
Please just touch the switch and the candle will come on because we have a candle memorial in another 10 or 15 minutes. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I now invite the former governor of our Imo State, the one we call the Owele, Senator Rochas Okorocha for his tribute.
Thank you. Okay. As we round up this night of tribute, let it be known to all men that life is an inexplicable pattern of mystery, where no man knows when he was born and when he will die. And this notorious fact is deeply rooted in the fact that every man is created by God with his works, and the talent are the guides. For no man can grow above or beyond his destiny. For every man's destiny has a relationship with God. So let it be with Ifeanyi Ubah. Let it be with the Nnewi-born politician. Let it be with our brother. Let it be with the great philanthropist, the great leader, the motivator. Let it be the lover of mankind and citizen of humanity. May his soul rest in peace. And to you, the Ubahs, madam, and your lovely children particularly, I have not died before, and I don't intend to die soon. But let me say something, that I do know that the Ikemba Ojukus, the Kwemes, and these great leaders of note who have left us, since the spirit never dies, I'm sure, they are having meetings somewhere. And I can only imagine what kind of meeting is saying. And their meeting is Ndibo. And Ndibo, hear me, what is the likely thing these leaders are discussing now, including the youngest of them all, the Ifeanyi Ubah. The question they're asking, Igbos, why do you play the politics of hate? Why do you hate one another? Ojukwu recalled his quarrels with Ekweme, and now they say it is vanity. Iwanyan recalled his quarrels with Enwerem, now they are in one place. And so, they are asking Igbos, may you embrace peace. Another thing that happened that is common with these great men is that before the death of Iwanyan made a plea to Federal Republic of Nigeria. Ezife went to Villa and begged Nigerian nation. Ifeanyi Ubah made a statement in the same line. I want to say to you, my brother, in whom I'm well pleased, Senate President, convey this one message on behalf of these Igbos who are seated, that the best way to honor this great young man is the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Ifeanyi Ubah made a statement in the same line. I want to say to you, my brother, in whom I'm well pleased, Senate President, convey this one message on behalf of these Igbos who are seated, that the best way to honor this great young man is the release of Nnamdi Kanu. So that the Igbos can go home and reorganize their place. And I know you, Senator Akpabio, that even if you don't want to do it, send this message. For the sake of your wife, who is our daughter, send this message and get us a result. Or else, your wife is not too far from taking back home. Your Excellency, Mr. President, we are particularly happy that you are always coming to associate yourself with things like this. Nigeria still remains very grateful. Thank you, and God bless all of you. My people, my people.
Our Owele, our Owele. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen.
You know there? Dibia kon Uche Chineke ya akpọrọ ọkụ. You know there? These are the politicians. All the Igbo politicians, they are there. All the Southeast politicians, they are there. They are calling the list of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Let's go on. You know, Germany. Iwere ajị white kpochie agba ka atụrụ Hausa na-ezuzugharị kpụrụ okpuru edi eche na ịma ife Chineke kpọọ ọkụ. You see this man, a lot of them believe in one Nigeria. Still, they know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for a genuine cause. They know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for a genuine cause. This is somebody you are blackmailing. You always blackmail. Always telling people in your little platform that is the cause of nemesis that's going in Igbo land. The man that came to save you, save your mother, save your children, is the cause of the problem in Igbo land. Chineke ya kpọrọ ọkụ. Chineke ya kpọrọ ọkụ. Now, let's also present this way. I think is this in a capture. No, you all know this guy. Uno this guy. You all know this man, Cubana chief priest. Cubana chief priest also called the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now he's calling the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now he has done on him that what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting is a genuine cause. But this young man, Cubana chief priest, was used against his own people by Hope Uzodinma. This young man, Cubana chief priest, was used against his own people, sharing phones to his brothers and sisters, and knowing that that phone that he's sharing was coded by the Nigerian government. Therefore, you guys should remember then I told you guys that you guys will see the rate of fire in our land, because that phone is shared to our people. Nigeria government use it, they code it so that they want to use it to extract information where our people in the forest is, and to know what is going on in the land. That was after then our land turned upside down. Let me bring a video where he was promoting Hope Uzodinma. It's very important. Let me bring a video where he was promoting Hope Uzodinma with fervor. So let me stop this video here. So today, Biafrans, this man here is calling the list of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You know what? Now he understood that money is not all. Now he have the money, but he don't have the peace. Now he have the money, but he don't have the peace. The money he have cannot buy him peace. The money he have cannot secure his peace. He have done on him that the release of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu will bring peace in Southeast. But this was the same person that was used in one way or the other to buy our people in the land. At some point, he told you guys that he's taking his business out of Igbo land. He take it to Lagos. Now guess what? After some months, Lagos state government, they deal with him. You know how much he cough out. Now you know that home is home. There's no place like home. Oge Maazị Nnamdi na-agwa basị ya no ụzọ unu na-aga bụ the right ụzọ. Asị no mba ụzọ nke agaghị eso. Now ọ na-emetụ onye ilu, ọ na-emetụ onye azụ. Obere na-ebe, nnekwu na-ebe. The mmiri na-ezo na-ezobe onye ukwu na-ezobe onye nta. And mmiri aka ezorokwa o. Ihe ka ọkwa mbido. This nke ahụ mbido. Cubana chief priest is calling the release of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, telling us that it will bring peace in our land, that he want to come home, that he, Cubana, want to come home. That he, Cubana, want to come home. Oge anyị na-eji ballet ma okpu na-akpagharị na-asị freedom, freedom, referendum. People like this is working with Nigeria government to buy his own people. Today, Cubana police have wake up from slumber, from sleep. The same way, a day will come, this Dibia Uche, Chineke ya akpọ ọkụ, will also wake up. We will also wake up. Chineke ya akpọ ọkụ. We remember when Davido want to pay Chioma's black price, you know. What happened? Where did he do it? At Lagos, at Falling Land. At Falling Land, Lagos. Is it not shameful? Is it not shameful? And why did Davido take it to Yoruba land? Because he need peace. Because he needs security for people people that will be there. Also him and his wife. But when Maazị was telling them, I said, no. Our connection from Abuja. Our connection from Sokoto Caliphate. But today, everybody is hearing it. Mamunwa, Magunwa, we are feeling the impact. Now, Tribunal chief police is calling the list of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Ana m asị nwanne, good morning. More of you are coming. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu must be free. This is the fact. Now, Dibia Uche Chineke ya akpọ ọkụ. Let's come back to you. Chineke ya akpọ ọkụ. Now, let me bring the video he made yesterday about me. Although he did not mention my name, but he was directing all his nonsense statements to me. Chineke kpọọ ọkụ. Ọ Maazị Ezumezu, ịlọ ka nebe na-eti gị oti mgbolomgbo. na-eme ego ka ebe this video dị na I hope na m download ya. Oh. Hold on. Okay. The video I think should I okay, let me get the video done. Okay, let me get the video done. Hold on, dear friends. Get your popcorn and be enjoying it, okay? Get your popcorn. I want you guys to listen to this.
One thing I've noticed, Premier, while I've been here, is that Northerners seem to have, I might almost call it obsession about the Igbos. Could you perhaps explain that to me?
Well, the Igbos are more or less the type of people whose desire is mainly to dominate everybody. If they go to a village, to a town, they want to monopolize everything in that area. If you put them in a labor camp as a laborer, within a year they will try to emerge as headman of that camp, and so on. Well, in the past, our people were not alive to their responsibilities, because you can see from our northernization policy that in 1952, when I came here, there weren't 10 northerners in our civil service here. Then I tried to have it northernized, and now all important posts are being held by northerners.
Is this policy of filling all key posts in the north solely with northerners and not with other Nigerians a temporary or permanent one?
In actual fact, what it is a northerner first. If you can't get a northerner, then we take an expatriate like yourself on contract. If we can't, then we can employ another Nigerian, but on contract too. This is going to be permanent, I should say, as far as I can foresee, because it will be rather dangerous to see the number of boys who are now turning from all our learning institutions, coming out with having no work to do. I'm sure whichever government of the day might be, it will feel rather embarrassed, and it might even lead to bloodshed.
Doesn't this damage the idea, sir, of all people in all regions in Nigeria being fellow citizens of one country?
Well, it might, but you are, I mean, new to our region, but how many northerners are employed in the east or in the west? The answer is no. And if there are, there may be 10 laborers employed only in the two regions.
So we are back. Dibia Uche, I hope you listen to Ahmad Bello. I hope you listen to Ahmad. This was 1952. He made this statement. This was 1952. He made this statement. Is there any great hate speech that's more than this? I'm asking you. Do you see the list the Mwazina is also fighting? This started far back 50s. In 1940s, they start buying us. Just massacre. They start buying your own people, the Igbo lays. You never see that as an issue. But you see Mazin Nani Kanu that is fighting for us as an issue. Chineke yakpowo oku. Chineke yakpowo oku. Now, Biafrans, I want you guys to listen the video he made. He was attacking me. That was yesterday. First of all, before I proceed on this video, when we get Biafra, I'm so happy that we have person like Maazi Dibia that know much about our culture. I'm so happy we have person like him. When we restore Biafra, Maazi Dibia have to do his work about this our culture, putting on lead cap, eji mara ndị Igbo. Maazị Dibia arụrụ anyị ọrụ dị ukwuu a in terms of that about our culture. Ọ bụrụ onye ọbụla ka ebe onye ọbụla ya onye pụta owere isi ya tinye n'okpu eji mara ndị Igbo, okpu led tinye pụta na-akụ inyo. No, before etinye gị okpu led n'isi eji mara ndị Igbo, anyị ama iri menwu, anyị ama ebe eduga eru, anyị ama ebe adụrụ iyi, anyị amakwa na egbu mma niile. Chineke ya akpọ odos ndị ala anụnwa na-ekpu okpu led, ndị okpu eji mara ndị Igbo wee na-akụ inyo. Chineke ya akpụ niile ọkụ. Well, let's continue. Let's listen to him.
You understand? Kedu ife nji ya na-eme? Gịnị ka nji ya na-eme? Eji ya na-akọwalụ ndị be anyị. Kedu na ife unu na-atụrụ egwu ka anụ ke na ọgụ a once and for all? Onye ọbụla bịa ọgbakpuchie ewo ihe unu ma bụ onye bakwara n'ime ọfịa kpuchie iri ewere AK-47 pụba mee vidio. Anyị na-awa ọnụ unu ịmalụ na ime ihe na-apụtanụ ka apịa gị igwe onye ọbụla na-akpụchie unu ga-ejikwa aka unu na-eshare that video. O nwere onye mba na one platform ndị side by mba si ya na ebe a bụrụ ihe na ndị ebe a na-esend such a thing. Ọ bịa ikwu ndị ọzọ wash ya dance anyị na-apụ ala. So ọ bụrụ na ndị ọzọ gbachiri nkịtị ịmarụ na ife ọga na-agwa gị bụ eziokwu, the admins will delete ya. That's it. Unu ga-eji aka unu share that video na-eme gịnị na-threaten ime ihe unu na-eme. Unu na-threaten anyị Igbo. Kedu ndị be anyị Igbo without ndị Igbo? Ọ ndị Igbo bụ anyị Igbo bi n'aja anyị Igbo na-azụ ụkwụ na anyị Igbo. Unu afụrụ mmadụ onye a na-egbu na anyị Igbo na-akwafu ọbara, and you cannot speak against it. Mkwuo ya kwuo Nnamdi Kanu, kwuo Simon Ekpa, because the Hanabo, you can't divide one from the other. You can't separate Simon Ekpa from Nnamdi Kanu. Why do you hate Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Oh, why do you hate Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Hate bupage die. Hate bupage bwezu n'ụlọ gị niile maka na ị bụ onye ọkwafu ọbara, ị na-akwado ịkwafu ọbara n'ala Igbo. Ifinish bụrụ na ajụjụ m. Biko, my good friends, help me share this video. Share this video for me. Maka na ụmụ uchu agbara uchu need ka family. Biko, majority of unu niile bi obodo oyibo bi ana bekee. Kedu ihe kpata na unu anatabero? Unu amakwa kemgbe emewere ihe Biafra. Unu ka na obodo oyibo. Mana ekwuru m na m ga-anata anyị Igbo. I have an organization a na-akpọ Igbo Anata Development Foundation. Registered. Manata ya bụ Igbo. Living by example. Manolo. One of my friends, boy Nathan, they follow him from America. I told him Afia. Before Natosum Odobu Cholom on Enugu. Amanata Machoton on Enugu, Billy Enugu. Very nice man. Onye Zuoku. Onye na-eme ka nsi eme bụ onye na-abụ onye m. Onye na-akpọ onye m bụ onye eziokwu na-akwụ n'eziokwu. You understand? So, mụnwa na-ekwu n'Igbo, unu echefugo ndị na-eso m long ago. Mgbe m na-asị na ọ nwerekwa ndị ga-edozi ha n'Igbo na ọ bụrụ anyị ha n'Igbo tupu kpọọ gị ọkụ ebe ahụ. Onye ahụ gịwa na onwe gị agbara ụchụ na-asị na mbụ enemy of ndị Igbo tupu anyị Igbo aja anyị Igbo kpọọ gị ọkụ. Ka anyị ụkọ mba pụta gịnị na anyị Igbo bịa challenge ya m. Pụta na anyị Igbo wepụta onwe gị maka ana m egosi iru m. Tupu kpọọ gị ọkụ aja anyị Igbo tigbukwa gị tigbuo ezinụlọ gị. Onye ndị mkpafu ọbara. So, kedu ihe ji unu ịbata anyị Igbo ka ha nụọ ọgụ a once and for all? Mana unu ma ima bata, you can never. Ị ga-ezokwa na ọ na Facebook, just that iPhone or Android, ị ga na ebe anyị. Onye ka iji wekpa unu bingo. Maka unu na-eme ka unu bingo. Unu na-eme ka bingo. Dimkpa mmadụ a na-eme ka bingo. Negodo okpo nwọchi na video ebe ọ na-threaten a whole ndị Nnewi a na-edo. Hi, Chineke nna gịnị kedu ihe anyị ji isi wee kote nnọọ n'ala Igbo? Why that people are man up? A whole okpoko, if you know okpoko, a real okpoko. And they threaten a whole and they don't know. They threaten her, they bulu. If I you ban ye na Igbo. Nnamdi Kanu are born ye. Fear for Nnamdi Kanu. Because Nnamdi Kanu was a heart problem. Remember how many big men now? So, kedu ihe ji unu ịbata n'Igbo ka ha nụọ ọgụ a once and for all? Mana unu ma ịma bata, you can never. Ị ga-ezokwa na na Facebook, just that iPhone or Android, ị ga na ebe anyị. Onye ka ji wekpa unu bingo. Maka unu na-eme ka unu bingo. Unu na-eme ka bingo. Dimkpa mmadụ a na-eme ka bingo. Negodo okpo nwọchị na video ebe ọ na-threaten a whole ndị Nnewi a na-edo. Hi, Chineke nna gịnị kedu ihe anyị ji isi wee kote nnọọ n'ala Igbo? Why that people are man up? A whole okpoko, if you know okpoko, a real okpoko. And they threaten a whole and they don't know. They threaten her, they bulu. If I you ban ye na Igbo. Nnamdi Kanu are born ye. Fear for Nnamdi Kanu.
So, ka na kwuru ebe a mechigodo ọnụ anụ ọfịa ị na-akpọ mmadụ okpo ọgụ ukwu okpo ka dama si owulo okpo ọ ka gị si okwuolo okpo unu na-abụ okpo Chineke kpọ unu na-abụ ọkụ. So Biafrans, you can see the blackmail against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's referring that video from that chief on a chief nọ na South Africa. That anụ ọfịa nọ na South Africa ezueli. Okenye amala ekwu okwu. Okenye amala na onwe ike ịta na ọ ya ata eziokwu before ọ na-ekwu. Ọ nọ South Africa. He was referring that statement from that man and contributed to our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Tell me, did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stand for what that man speak? The answer is no. Our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have passed message through his lawyer to Biafrans that nobody should talk or should attack the late Chief Iwanyanwu, the late Ifeanyi Oba, and our lovely sister Onyeka Iwenu. I think two of them. Only to send a message to Biafra that we should desist of attacking our own. Now, this annual is taking that nonsense statement from that man of South Africa, attaching it to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When I forget that this man is enemy of Igbos. Did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stand on that statement from that man from South Africa? That's how it's no. As a matter of fact, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only person that told us that we should not attack our own outside. We should always protect our own. When we come inside house, then Agbazie Yonu, in case of Father Mbaka is there. What there? When we want to attack Father Mbaka, Master can say, no, let him come inside. We should defend him outside. How about those politicians that is against our leader in one way or the other? Mazi can fought for them. Say no, he will not join the enemy to destroy his own people. But when we get inside house, then imagine ekwu okwu. Na anyị ya gbaka aka wee chụwa egbe bịa bụrụ nwa mvụrụ ọkụkọ. Anyị gbaka aka na anyị chụọ dị egbe. Dị na anyị kpatazie n'ime ụlọ anyị gbazie nne ọkụkọ. Ebee ka ị gawa ịkpụ ụmụ wee gawa egbe iwecha igbu ụmụ gị? Ọ bụrụ okwu ilu. isi anụ ọfịa Chineke ya akpọ ọkụ a na-akpọ Dibia akụ na Uche Chineke ya akpọ ọkụ sọsọ okwu asị ju gị ọnụ ikpu okpuled ikpu okpeje malụ ndị Igbo wee na-akụ inyo ju gị ọnụ Chineke kpọọ gị ọkụ Chineke kpọọ gị ọkụ mgbọsị eke mgbọsị onye mgbọsị afọ mgbọsị nkwọ afịa naanị Igbo na-azụ Chineke ya kpọọ gị ọkụ ị na-akpọ iyi ị na-akpọ family ife ka na-akpọ your family iyi because your family ezideghị ikwu ebe ị na-ekwu even your wife or I can't including your family when I'm sending abuse on you go maka m ga-agwa personally not your family gosi that na ya ịmara ife iwe onye nzuzu okpuru ele adịghị n'isi expose ị na-arị gị edebe n'akụkụ Chineke kpọọ gị ọkụ ị na-achọ ilik that statement that man made na South Africa to Maazị Nnamdi Kanu whereas Maazị Nnamdi Kanu have sent a message to Biafrans that nobody should attack Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Nobody should attack the late Ifeanyi Oba. Nobody should attack the late Chief Iwanyanwu. Nobody should attack the late Onyeka Onyeka, the musician. Nobody. Even the message Maazị sent out. But this time Mafia not here. If they deceive his gullible followers. If they blackmail Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, he project this lie. Chineke ya kpọrọ ọkụ. Ọ Maazị Ezumezu na-agwa if kansi tigo tigbo if you na-eme ama m na ebe ị nọ na nsi ọkụ na-apụghị n'ike ebe ị nọ na ọkwara uno ịmụtala onwe gị grand mitigo tigbo Chineke ya kpọrọ ọkụ. Chineke ya kpọrọ ọkụ. The same our leader's wife kenere Ifeanyi Uba ogo bebe afọ di ya Ifeanyi Uba help ya ma everything then tell me why must you connect that statement from that man that born fool from South Africa to Maazị Nnamdi Kanu Chineke kpọọ gị ọkụ. Now ka anyị wepụ ya ka anyị mere ka anyị bịa ya mmọnwụ. Now this anụ ọfịa Chineke ya akpọ ọkụ ọ na-ekwu about I don't know. I think I have spent how many 2 hours 46 minutes. I think I have to end it, because I have a lot to say about this man. I have some videos. But before I end, let's play a video of a sister from Edo State. A sister from Edo State fighting for Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. As a matter of fact, I think we will continue this program tomorrow morning. I will continue this program tomorrow morning. But before then, let me play this video to this annual affair.
To be talking his talk. Kanu, who was arrested in Kenya by former President Muhammadu Buhari's Nigerian government, has been held in detention at the custody of the Department of State Services (DSS) since June 2021 by the Nigerian government, prosecuting him on trumped-up charges of terrorism and treason. Sahara reporters on Tuesday reported that as Nigerian.
Yeah, we are winding down after this video clip. I have to wind down tomorrow morning. I'm very much alarmed. I will continue where I stopped today. If you have your question before this video runs out, you can bring in your question. If you want to join me in 5 minutes, you can come in. Because Odogu Dibia akụ na Uche aka na nkịta is afraid to come in. I'm gonna meet you Timbolombo. Now, let's continue.
Marked its 64th Independence Day anniversary, the Ohaneze Ndigbo worldwide asked Tinubu to grant Kanu a political pardon as part of the independence anniversary. That's so wrong. You cannot be telling somebody to pardon. You should be telling the Nigerian government to free him, and then you should sue the Nigerian government for damages. Why are you holding him for illegal arrest or whatever it is lawyers call that thing. That's what he should be suing the Nigerian government for, not the one that they are telling him that he should go and be seeking for, pardon. Okeke Ogene has stressed that releasing Kanu could pave way for peace, help identify those responsible for violence, and ultimately end the troubling sit-at-home orders in the southeast. Yes, releasing him could pave. I totally agree with that part. Releasing him, but not that as a pardon. As the Nigerian government doing what they ought to do, because they shouldn't have arrested him in the first place. There was no need for him to be arrested. So they should release him and apologize to him. And if he wants, then he can sue them. Not that as a pardon. When you say as a pardon, what it means is that he's accepting that he committed a crime. How will you be pardoned when there's no crime attached to what you've done? They've wronged you, and instead of them to release you, then they are not saying that they pardon you. How does that work? Sometimes the way we take issues, little things matter. These little things, it's not just the end. I say this thing all the time. The end can never justify the means. We always want to let the end justify the means. Say, sure, he'll be free now. No, you cannot say you are going to pardon him. What you mean is that you are saying that, oh, he has committed a crime, which he hasn't. However, reacting to the request, Ejimako described Ohanese's request as shocking, saying that the organization could not be asking for a pardon for the IPOB leader who has not been convicted by a court. The lawyer said that pardon is only granted for convicted felons. Exactly, stressing that such a request would never arise in Kanu's case, as he did not commit any crime by demanding political justice for his people. Kanu did not commit any crime. What did he do? The injustice has been meted out on him, and instead of us to call the state and to order, they are telling him that they should come and give political, pardon. The lawyer said that, in his reaction posted on his X account, Ejimako said, "Dear Okaneze Ndigbo, it's shocking that you are asking for pardon for someone who is not yet convicted. For your information, pardon is for convicted fellows. It will never arise in this case because MNK, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, committed no crime by demanding political justice for his people. As far as I'm concerned, 64 years after independence, 110 years after amalgamation, Nigeria should sit down and have the Nigerian conversation."
Enolia, Dibia akon Uche Chineke ya akpọ ọkụ. This is a sister from Edo State, from Isakop, local government, telling you that Mazi Nnamdi did not commit any crime. Telling the Nigerian government to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But you that call yourself an Igbo man, you are here every day on your little apartment in Germany. Open your smartphone, open your Facebook, start talking jargon, condemning an innocent man, condemning a man that's fighting for your unborn children, fighting a man that is fighting those that make you to run out from Nigeria and come to Germany. Chineke ya akpọ gị ọkụ. Asị m Chineke ya akpọ gị ọkụ. It's a lady, a Muslim lady, Aisha Yusuf, telling the Nigerian government to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that is committed no crime. But you, as an Igbo man, Germany, mepe ọnụ nsịgụ, ị na-akụ inyo. Every time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Chineke kpọọ gị ọkụ. Asị Chineke kpọọ gị ọkụ. Chineke kpọọ gị ọkụ. Chineke ya kpọọ gị ọkụ. Ụwa gị ụwa asaa. Chineke ya kpọọ gị ọkụ. Biafrans, I will end it here. Tomorrow morning, I will start on the program of ESN because he said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu established ESN, and that is the problem we have in Igbo land. Tomorrow we start why the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu float ESN to protect our land, to protect our mother, our father, to protect our farmland. We'll play the videos to him. If you can spend nagging now with eziokwu Chineke, if you can spend nagging now with evidence, Chineke kpọọ ọkụ. Ana m asụ na onye foto a ka afọ echi, ndụ nwoke ndụ nwaanyị. Anyị gbuo n'aka na ya bụrụ anyị mma mma. Anyị gbuo n'aka ekpe ya bụrụ anyị mma mma. N'ihi na ọ bịara egbu anyị egbu onwe ya. Onye si na isi anyị na-awa aja, anyị were isi ya wee chụọ aja. Na ndụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ya adụ. Ndụ ya dị ka echi na echi adịghị agwụ agwụ. ọ bịara egbu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ga-egbu onwe ya. Dibia akụ na uche, whatever ị na-ewish Maazị Nnamdi Kanu will come to you. He wish Maazị Nnamdi Kanu good thing, that good thing will come to you. He wish Maazị Nnamdi Kanu bad thing, that bad thing will come to you, will locate you. Just the same way Chukwuka Ofebu is facing his own now. Or for Henry Chimezie, whatever you guys wish for Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, it should surely come back to you in 100 folds. N'afọ ndị nọ na ndị a na mbọsị ike, mbọsị oyi, mbọsị afọ, mbọsị nkwọ, ise asị m ka ọ dị.
Yeah. It's your boy Master my castle. I pop in the building, we stand strong in all we do. Under the leadership of Oyedu Master Kanu. Let's go. Master my castle. I rise like the sun, my spirit unbreakable. In the struggle for freedom, my resolve unshakable. From the streets of social media, I make my stand. A warrior with the voice fighting for our land. Hip hop, we're the heartbeat of the nation. Our dreams of Biafra full out to the nation. From Facebook to Twitter, we spread the truth. Master Kanu leading, guiding our youth. I'm a freedom fighter flying high in the digital skies. Watch me touch the sky. Will never back down. I be up with the voice of our town. My timeline's a canvas where I paint my truth, exposing injustice, demanding our youth. We're more than hashtags, be a movement so strong. I call family, together we belong. From the X handle to Instagram stories, we amplify our voices, share our glories. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu's wisdom lights our way. In this fight for justice, we won't sway. I'm a freedom fighter flying high in the digital skies. Watch me touch the sky. Will never back down. I be up with the voice of our town. From the X handle to Instagram stories, we amplify our voices, share our glories. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu's wisdom lights our way. In this fight for justice, we won't sway. I'm a freedom fighter flying high in the digital skies. Watch me touch the sky. Maazị will never back down. I be up with the voice of our town. We're the echoes of history, the fire in our eyes. Our struggles not in vain, we reach for the skies. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, our beacon of hope, guiding us forward, helping us cope. I'm a freedom fighter flying high in the digital skies. Watch me touch the sky. Maazị will never back down. I be up with the voice of our town. Yeah, shout out to all my IPR brothers and sisters. Keep the flame burning, keep fighting for what's right. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, we salute you. Maazị signing out.